Hey friends, Melinda here. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I post weekly workouts so that you can stay strong, fit, and fierce with me each and every week. If you're new here, make sure that you consider subscribing. Today's workout is the last in our Love Month Challenge series. I've had a lot of requests to do a yoga workout, so I thought this would be the perfect time to incorporate our heart opening Yoga Flow series. Get ready to release stresses and worries of your day with this wonderful stretch, strengthening, and flexibility workout. If you love this series, make sure that you click that like button below and show me some love and support for today's video. Now let's get started with our heart opening series.
Start in a cross-legged seated position. If this isn't comfortable for your body, make sure that you transition into a more comfortable position. Palms can be up towards the heavens, or palms can be facing down into the earth for a more grounded position. Taking deep inhales and long exhalations. Lifting the shoulders and dropping them down the back. Lift and lower slowly. High lift through the shoulders, drawing shoulders firmly down the back. Inhale, exhale out. Gently flutter the eyes open, turn the palms up to the heavens, and bring your palms into prayer. Lift the arms tall and twist over to your right side body. Lengthen through the sternum, placing the right hand behind the sacrum. Lifting high through the torso. Lift and twist to the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and deepen. Finding your way into a tabletop position. Moving into cow and cat posture. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, shoulders drop down away from the ears. Exhale, round spine. Inhale. Exhale, cat, gaze in towards your belly button. Inhale. Exhale. Find neutral spine. Bird dog. Reach the right leg long, left arm extends. Contract navel into the spine, feeling a core contraction here. Inhale, exhale. Moving into tiger's pose. Wrapping the palm on the outside of the foot. Toe tips up to ceiling. Right knee and hip down to the earth below you. Reach back into bird dog, gently set it down. Take it to the opposite side. Inhale, exhale. Finding a deep core contraction as you pull knee to elbow. Inhale, exhale. Tiger's pose on the opposite side. Plant the left palm down into the earth below you. Your gaze can go over your right shoulder for a deeper posture. Reach back into bird dog. Gently set the palm down. Reach the right arm high to ceiling, thread the needle. If you'd like to take a bind here, wrap the outside arm up and around to the opposite hip. Gaze floating up towards the ceiling. Long inhales and deep exhales. Sweep the right arm high and gently float it back down into the earth. Left arm high and thread the needle on the opposite side. Binding if you would like to for a deeper shoulder stretch here. Unbind, reach left arm high, gently set it down. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a couple releves here or any movements that feel good in your body. Pedaling out the heels if you so wish. Pull the rib cage in, drop the shoulders firmly down the back. Sweep the right leg into three-legged dog. If you would like, you could flip your dog here. Pulling the chest high up to the ceiling. Three-legged dog. Sweeping the right leg through into your fallen angel position. Lifting through heart center. Coming back into downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg high. Hip opener stretch. Maybe flipping dog, pressing the hips high to ceiling, opening through chest. Coming back into your three-legged dog position. Sweep the left leg across, fallen angel. Meeting back into downward facing dog. Right leg sweeps high. Step through into your low lunge. Lowering the left knee down, lifting through heart center. Pulling up through the chest, back bend. Framing out front foot. Sweeping back into three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Three-legged dog on the opposite side. Low lunge. Right knee drops, lift through heart, back bend, pull navel to spine to protect your back. Frame out the foot, downward facing dog. Take little steps as you walk in towards your palms. Ragdoll hang as you grab opposite elbows, swaying gently side to side. Feeling the weight of the crown of the head draw down into the earth below you. Clasp the hands behind you as you reach the arms towards the opposite side of the room. Bowing the head down into the earth, rock the weight into the balls of the feet, shining the tailbone high up to the ceiling. Push the fatty part of the palms together and gently release. Heel toe the feet together. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms high. Bringing palms into Namaskar. Lift high, swan dive forward. Inhale. Step back with the right leg, big giant step. Find your high plank. Rock forward onto your toes, chaturanga, lower into baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, long spine. Sweep the arms overhead, lift through heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with the left leg, big step. High plank, rock forward on toes. Lower elbows down into side bodies. Lift up through heart center, upwards facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can always modify with your cobra or your upwards facing dog for an advancement. Step or hop forward. Inhale, long spine. Sweeping the arms with energy. Mini back bend, goddess the arms. Squeeze the glutes. Press the hips forward. Chair. Gaze down at your knees. If you can't see your toe tips, shift your weight more back. Slight curl in the tailbone. Rotate the pinkies gently inward. Pull navel to spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Forward fold. Inhale. Step or hop back into your high to low flow. Dropping the shoulders firmly down the back, open up through the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg high, three-legged dog. Sweep into your low lunge, lift up to high crescent lunge. Square off the hips, drag the right hip bone back, left hip bone drives forward. Gaze can go up towards ceiling, frame out front foot, taking your flow, or maybe just meet us in downward facing dog. Honoring your body and where it's at today. Lift the left leg high. Sweep through into your low lunge, lifting to your high crescent. Belly pulls in, left hip bone presses back, right hip bone presses forward. Push forward so that the heel is in alignment with the ball of the foot. Frame out the front foot. Move into your high to low flow, dropping shoulders firmly down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, long spine. Sweep the arms into your chair. Drop the shoulders firmly down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step or hop back into your flow. Drop the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sweep the right leg high. Knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, contract. Inhale. Step through low lunge. High crescent. Reach the arms with energy. Clasp the hands behind the small of the back. Open up through your heart center. Exhale, humble warrior. Bowing to the inside of your right inner thigh. Press the palms together. Squeeze the knuckles high to ceiling. Use the strength within your core and legs to lift you back up into your high crescent lunge. Frame out your front foot, taking your flow or maybe downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg high. Pull knee to nose, contract. Feeling the core contract, pull in. Stretch long. Exhale, abdominal contraction. Shoot the leg high up to the ceiling. Step forward. High crescent. Clasp the palms behind the back. Lift. Opening yourself up. Exhale, humble warrior. Coming to the inside of your left inner thigh. Reach the arms high to ceiling, feeling a beautiful stretch through the shoulder joints. Inhale, lift up high crescent. Framing out front foot, taking your flow. Elbows skim the rib cage. Lift through heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze to the front of your mat. Step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, long spine. Finding chair. Sweep the arms behind as you lift into a releve. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep and lift to the balls of the feet. Inhale. Sink low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Step or float back into your flow. Finding fluidity and breath through each movement. Right leg lifts high. Step through. High crescent lunge. Prayer palms lift through heart center, taking a prayer bind on the right side body. Pull the palms into heart center. Expanding the arms long if you would like to go further and layer further. Pull back into your prayer. Plant the palms down. Swivel to your left side body, moving into your side plank. Stack the hips, gaze going towards the right fingertips. Option to flip your dog here. Side plank, lift through hips, high plank, flow, high to low. Exhale, downward facing dog, sweeping the left leg high, coming back into your crescent lunge. Prayer palms, lift high to create space, twisting to your left side body. Pull the prayer palms into heart, floating the arms open for further advancement. Prayer palms, framing out the front foot, stacking legs, moving into your side plank, wrist directly underneath the shoulder, flexing through feet, flipping dog optional. Stack legs, hips, shoulders, high plank, moving slowly and gently through your flow. Deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Coming back into your breath work. Step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale. Sweeping the arms out to side body. Reach up. Bringing palms into heart center. Feeling the energy and light that you've just created here. Floating the palms high. Moving into our dancing posture. Knees come together, grabbing the inside of the foot. Lifting through heart center, left knee and hip draw down into the earth. Slowly come out of it. Take it to the opposite side, bending through your right knee, coming to the top of your right foot as if you're placing your palms to your shoelaces or maybe to your ankle. Slowly, gently releasing out of the posture. Coming into a toe grip on your right side body. Grabbing peace fingers with the right big toe. Slowly, gently taking it out to a side body stretch. Flexing toe tips. Gaze can begin to gently look over the left shoulder. Dropping the right hip bone down. Sweeping the right foot in front, pulse up, lift, and gently lower. Taking the toe hold on the opposite side. You can stay here if you would like, or maybe extending leg out, hip height. Dropping the left hip bone down, heel pressing high to ceiling, flexing firmly through toe tips. Right arm floats out to side body. Gaze goes over the right fingertips. Gently bring your gaze back to center, flexing firmly through the left foot. Pulse up. And slowly come down. Bringing palms back into Namaskar. Reach the arms high, swan dive forward. Inhale, exhale, high to low plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg sweeps into three-legged. High crescent. Lifting through the chest. Exhale, warrior two. Press the palms down into the earth, reaching from fingertip to fingertip. Reverse your warrior. Lifting through side body. Try not to collapse through side body. Lift and lengthen. Moving into our triangle posture, Trikonasana. Stacking the hips here. Lifting through the chest. Framing out the front foot. Step the back leg in halfway. From here, we move into our pyramid posture. You can take a variation of reverse palms. or a variation that suits better in your body. Pull the right hip up. Gently press more weight into your right foot to get a deeper stretch through the right hamstring. This is a very intense hamstring stretch. Frame out your front foot, moving into your plank, chaturanga push-ups, or you can modify with your knees down to the earth below you. Inhale, upwards facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg sweeps high. Coming into your high crescent, squaring off the pelvis, lift high through heart center. Deepening your crescent, inhale, exhale, warrior two. Strong gaze, flipping the palm into your reverse warrior, lifting and lengthening through both side bodies. Shift the hips to the back wall, triangle posture. Your hips are stacked within this posture, lifting high through the right arm, framing out the front foot. Step the right leg in halfway, taking the palms into reverse prayer, or optional to frame out your front foot for more stability. Remember to lift through the left hip bone, finding a square pelvis, neutral hips, gently pressing more weight into the left heel. Breathing deeply through each of these stretches. Framing out the front foot, moving into our chaturanga push-ups. Elbows pulled tightly and skim rib cage. Lift up, upwards facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a few deep breaths here. Slowly moving down, all the way down into our mat. Placing the palms directly underneath the shoulders. Lifting through heart for cobra. Cobra press. Slowly coming down. Exhale, lift. Dropping the shoulders firmly down the back. Hold. Slowly release down. Open the legs to a V. Press all the way up, working the spine. Stretching and strengthening through the low back, pulling the navel in to protect your back. Reach high, maybe bending through the legs for an advancement. Aiming the toe tips in towards the head. Slowly coming down with control. Bring the legs together, moving into our half bow pose. Grabbing the right foot, gently lifting the right leg and left thigh off the ground. Sweeping to the opposite side, grabbing at the top of the foot or the ankle, sweeping the legs off the ground, extending the legs long. Slowly coming down, moving into our full bow. Peel the heart off, lift the thighs, rock the weight into your belly, dropping the shoulders down away from the ears, feeling this beautiful stretch through the back and through the chest. Gently bend the knees and windshield wiper the legs. Finding yourself in your child's pose. Pressing the hips down into your heels. The arms can be lifted here for more active pose, or you can just allow the forearms to rest down into the earth. With each exhalation, you allow your hips to melt further down into the earth below you. Sweep the legs around. Pull in towards the toe tips, lift up, reverse plank, lifting the hips high up towards the heavens. Inhale, hamstring stretch. Sweep the arms up and around, lift through the hips. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, up and around, lift through heart, pull up. Inhale, sweep. Reach up and around, lengthen the hips high up towards the ceiling. Sweep, up and around. Hold. Reaching forward into your forward fold stretch. Try not to round the back here, really lengthen through the spine. Drop the shoulders firmly down the back. You can flex the toe tips here, take a bind of your choice, whatever feels good in your body. Maybe pulling on the balls of the feet or the toe tips. Feeling a deep stretch running through the back of your hamstrings and your calves. Pull into your boat pose, low boat to high boat. Core work. Exhale. You can always modify by staying in your boat pose. Finding your breath. Strong breathing. Hold your boat pose. Find your low boat pose. Scoop the navel into the spine. Pull the knees into the chest. Place hands behind the nape of the neck, moving into your yogi bicycles. Pulling the elbow in towards the knee. Twist from the torso. Finding the connection into your midline. Pull the knees tightly in. Extend the legs nice and long. Planting the heels and the feet down into the earth below you. Moving into our bridge. Puffing up the chest. Pushing the palms together, lifting the hips high. Moving the chin away from the chest. Slowly articulating down, tailbone will be the last thing to touch the earth. If you want, you can take another shoulder bridge or maybe taking full wheel. You can walk the palms in a little closer. Take any variations that your body calls for today, maybe lifting through the right leg and the opposite leg. Play here and explore different variations. Pushing the chest forward and slowly articulating down with control. Moving into your happy laughing baby. You can grab the big toes, or you can come to the outer edges of the feet, gently swaying side to side. You can take a bow and arrow, kicking out the right and the left. Maybe taking a full inner thigh stretch, flexing and pointing through toe tips. Pull the knees into the chest, crossing the right over the left, making sure the legs stay in tabletop. Gently pulling the legs away from each other to feel a deep stretch running through the gluteals and the outer thighs. Unravel the legs and take it to the opposite side. Long spine, pushing the legs in opposition to feel a deep stretch. Unravel the legs, bring the legs over to the left side body for your spinal twist. Gaze goes over the right shoulder. Press the right shoulder firmly down into your mat below you. Stacking the hips, the knees, and the ankles. Using the core to lift the legs as you switch to the opposite side. Gaze goes over the left shoulder, feeling a release through the spine and the core here. Left shoulder plugs down into the earth below you. Pull the belly in, pull the knees tightly in, Open the legs to your gentle reclining posture. Taking a few moments here, maybe placing one hand to heart and one hand to belly. Feeling the belly rise and fall. Opening the knees out to the side body. Feeling a stretch through the inner thighs. Feeling the heart beat. Pull the knees tightly into the chest, give them a giant hug, and gently lower the body down into your final relaxation posture, allowing the body to melt down into the earth, feeling a stillness within mind, body, and spirit. Taking these next few moments for yourself to rid yourself of worry and stress and release it all down into the earth. Staying within your Shavasana for at least 2 minutes. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your yoga journey today. The light inside of me honors the beautiful and divine light inside of you. Namaste.